For decades, Hollywood whispered that he would never win. The golden boy, the heartthrob, the actor who defined a generation, but always the bridesmaid. Never the bride, at least when it came to Oscar night. This is the story of Leonardo DiCaprio and his legendary and frankly baffling quest for an Academy Award. It all started back in 1994. A young, fresh-faced Leo earns his first nomination for Best Supporting Actor in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. His portrayal of Arnie, a mentally impaired teenager, was nothing short of astonishing. Critics raved. Audiences were moved. It seemed like a sure thing for a rising star. But the Oscar went to Tommy Lee Jones for The Fugitive, a respectable choice. Sure, but for many, it was the first sign of a strange pattern. Leo was just getting started, they thought. His time would come. Fast forward to the late 90s. Titanic wasn't just a movie, it was a global phenomenon. It swept the Oscars, winning 11 awards, including Best Picture. It made Leo an international superstar, the king of the world. But here's the crazy part. Leonardo DiCaprio wasn't even nominated. The ship got all the love, but its leading man was left out in the cold. It was a snub so shocking that people are still talking about it today. James Cameron, the director, even reportedly threatened to boycott the ceremony over it. The message from the Academy seemed clear. We like your movies, but we're not quite sold on you. The 2000s saw DiCaprio actively pivot, shedding his heartthrob image to work with some of the greatest directors of all time. He became Martin Scorsese's new muse, a partnership that echoed Scorsese's legendary collaboration with Robert De Niro. Their first major Oscar contender was 2004's The Aviator. Leo poured his soul into, playing the eccentric and brilliant Howard Hughes, capturing his ambition and his descent into crippling OCD. The performance was powerful, transformative. He got the Best Actor nomination. Finally, this had to be it. The award went to Jamie Foxx for Ray. Again, a phenomenal performance. But the narrative was building. Leo gives his all, and the Academy looks elsewhere. 2 years later, in 2006, he delivered not one, but two critically acclaimed performances. He was a hardened undercover cop in Scorsese's The Departed, a film that finally won Scorsese's his long-overdue Best Director Oscar. And he was a South African smuggler in Blood Diamond, a role that earned him another Best Actor nomination. He was at the top of his game. The competition was fierce, and the Oscar went to Forest Whitaker for The Last King of Scotland. At this point, it wasn't just a pattern. It was becoming a running joke, a meme before memes were even a huge thing. The internet was buzzing. Why does the Academy hate Leo? Was the Academy ignoring him on purpose? It's a question that haunted fans and film critics for years. Theories were flying everywhere. Was he too much of a movie star? Too handsome, too popular? The Academy has historically favored transformative roles where actors become unrecognizable. Maybe Leo, with his classic movie star charisma, just didn't fit that mold. Others suggested it was his private life, his string of supermodel girlfriends and yacht parties. Did the older, more conservative Academy voters see him as not serious enough, or was it simply bad luck? Year after year, he found himself nominated against career-defining, once-in-a-lifetime performances. Jamie Foxx as Ray Charles, Forest Whitaker as Idi Amin. These were monumental roles. Maybe Leo was just consistently picking the wrong years to be brilliant. The curse, as people were now calling it, reached its peak with The Wolf of Wall Street in 2013. His portrayal of Jordan Belfort was audacious, hilarious, and utterly magnetic. It was a tour-de-force performance that required incredible energy and comedic timing. He carried a 3-hour film on his shoulders. The internet rallied behind him. "Give Leo the Oscar" became a global catchphrase. Memes of a perpetually crying Leo forever reaching for a golden statuette flooded social media. He was nominated again. The ceremony was tense, and the winner was Matthew McConaughey for Dallas Buyers Club. The collective groan was heard around the world. McConaughey's transformation was undeniable, but for Leo's fans, this was the ultimate insult. It seemed the curse was real and unbreakable. He had done it all: historical epics, intense dramas, blockbuster comedies, and nothing was enough. After the Wolf of Wall Street loss, there was a sense of defeat. Even Leo seemed to take a step back. What more could he possibly do?